Good morning, Paul.
Good morning, Uncle Vito. How are you?
I'm doing fine, and yourself?
Doing very good, very good.
Now, today we're going to discuss this. It's kind of a disturbing case in a way. This grandmother in Alabama who's facing the death penalty for killing a 9-year-old granddaughter. And evidently, what happened was the girl was eating a chocolate bar on a school bus, and then she lied about it, and the grandmother made her carry some firewood and run for 3 hours, and evidently the girl died from it.
Yeah, the facts couldn't be more outrageous. Certainly any time there's an injury to a child, I think somehow it ramps up all of our analysis relative to whether or not there should be severe punishment doled out. And in this case, yeah, the girl eats chocolate. Grandma says, keep running. At some point, she's crawling, and she's telling her to keep going, and she dies. There came out yesterday was the fact that the prosecutors are seeking the death penalty, and again, it occurred in Alabama.
Now, as far as New York, something like that, would that happen here, or there's no death penalty, right?
We have no death penalty in New York. Any of the intentional, murder type analysis really doesn't apply here. They've got probably enough facts to bring a claim under some type of criminally negligent homicide, or maybe even a low-grade manslaughter. So here in New York, under those facts, I think they'd be looking to the indictment would be some version of a manslaughter claim, and down there, and of course nobody's sitting there saying, "Boy, poor grandma." I mean, everyone is just outraged that a grandmother would do this and resulting in the death of a child. I just don't think that that's the ultimate resolution of this case. I don't think a jury's going to go and find that there was that level of intent.
Yeah, I guess
the grandmother.
The grandmother's on suicide watch, I believe, even.
Well, I would think that she did not intend the outcome. She melted down. It was 3 hours. She had time to cool off, but clearly this is going to result in something. I mean, she's going to spend time in jail, as well as the stepmother who kind of stood by and watched it happen.
Yeah, she's also got a felony murder charge against her, from what I read.
That's absolutely true. Again, facts that when you read them, they just become more outrageous, and of course, it's become a national story and quite sensationalized. But at the end of the day, we've got a 9-year-old girl who dies under the watch of these adults, and they're gonna pay for it.
Unbelievable. Now, something else going on that I'd like to talk about. I'm going to be hosting a St. Patrick's Day get-together, as a matter of fact, in downtown Albany at the New Wolf's 111. And, everybody knows that people like to go out and have a good time, and some people just imbibe too much. You've got something going on, though, to help people on St. Patrick's Day, right?
Yeah, we do this on all the holidays, and St. Patty's was one of our biggest holidays where we give free cab rides home. And we give the cab rides home in all four of the counties, Albany, Schenectady, Rensselaer, and Saratoga. So all you have to do is call 1-800-LAW-1010 or dial ***LAW, which is ***529 on your cell phone, and we'll get you a safe ride home, and it costs you nothing.
Well, that's great. And not only are you saving people a lot of problems, who've had a few too many drinks, but you're saving some lives out there, because these people aren't on the road then, where there could be a potential accident and something, bad could happen.
Yep, that's our goal, is that the next day when we look at the different media outlets, the news outlets, that it's just sort of an uneventful St. Patty's Day as a result of people making good decisions, and hopefully folks one of their good decisions that they'll make is to not drink and drive and take advantage of either our program or just find an alternative to making that ride home, which is going to result in getting arrested. It's going to result in potentially injuring yourself and really the potential to injure somebody else. So the number is 1-800-LAW-1010 or ***LAW on your mobile phone. You call, no questions, no cost. We get you home.
All right, Paul. Great thing you're doing there. Martin, Harding, and Mazzotti. And don't forget, if you had too much to drink, call those numbers on St. Patrick's Day. Thanks for joining us this morning, Paul.
Absolutely, Uncle Vito.